Oh my god, are you serious? I clicked live.
You're listening to the ReachCast show, your weekly stop for the latest and greatest in the PlanetSide 2 universe and its community.
What's going on, guys? So, welcome to the holiday edition of ReachCast show. It is December 23rd. You were listening to episode 25.
65.
25, yeah, 65,
Did
whatever.
you say 25?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm obviously way too far in this eggnog. 65 of the ReachCast show. Proud members of AGM and the podcast network with the K. Merry Christmas. I'm your host, Adam, a.k.a. Torx. With me tonight, my usuals, Tom, a.k.a. Noxx.
What's up?
And Mark, a.k.a. Derringer.
Hello, everybody.
We have a special guest. That would be D-Ray.
He's silent.
It's live, so I started to fuck with you. Hello there, people. How's it going?
Brought to you this week by 10,000 Words. I don't know what the hell that means. And also by great listeners like you via Support the Show tab on ReachCastShow.com. And my oven, apparently.
Wow. Oh my god. That was like the Beast in Lost.
Yeah. This is a true holiday show. My wife is making cookies behind us.
It's like the furnace. It's like the furnace in the
hello.
basement of Home Alone.
Say hello.
Speaking of holidays.
I forgot about that. Yeah, we'll do. All right. This week I played with a lot of Recursion and Outfit X, a little bit of Cash as well.
Devil Dogs for me.
What's that?
Devil Dogs for me.
Devil Dogs. What about you, Derringer?
I lone wolfed it when Noxx made me go hunt snowmen.
Oh, God. That's good times.
I didn't make you do shit.
You did too. You said, get in game. We're hunting snowmen.
Poor bastard.
And I said, okay. And then we hunted you, Torx. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, we
did not
tried.
know I was being hunted. That kind of sucks, actually. I was wondering why.
Noxx is like, there goes a yellow plane. What is that?
Shoot that son of a bitch.
Who is that?
I saw your name.
Well,
I was trying to gun you down.
Unfortunately for T-Ray, it's a week of patch notes, but then we have T-Ray's Corner. That's our unofficial...
What the hell is that?
That's you.
So we're going to harass you.
It's like your soapbox. I don't know.
Oh, man, you can't duplicate the soapbox on your show, dude. That's my trademark thing. Dude.
That's why we called it T-Ray's Corner.
It's Corner.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what you expect is going to happen in the corner, so I'm not going to do the soapbox thing, man, because that's my thing on the other shows.
I don't have a voice modulator, so it's all right. You can just be your regular for T-Ray.
In the corner, I kind of expect you to pull the shirt up over Nox's head and start punching him in the gut.
Well, as he should. He deserves it. He deserves it. Every body blow. Every body blow. He deserves it. Every single one of them.
So for those of you guys in the chat room, we have 3 little Christmas jingles by Derringer here. The first person that can name the song that they are...
Songs. There's 3 of them.
He split them up.
Sorry, songs. You can name the song that it covers per one I play. The first person to respond with the correct answer gets a dog tag. We'll send it to you. So,
can I play along too?
Sure, man. I know you're jonesing for one of those NC dog tags. I know these.
I need me one of those dog tags.
By the way,
just wait. These songs are really good.
Just for T-Ray.
Who are these fools? Probably somebody I don't like.
My favorite sound.
Where does that come from?
That's T-Ray's sound. T-Ray's sound.
Oh, man, come on.
That's your voiceover for pressing Q on someone.
Mm-hmm.
Pressing Q.
That's your spotting one. That's
someone.
from like Command Center, like episode 2. That's like way back there.
Oh no!
All right, patch notes. It is.
I'm going to get these mosquitoes in the air and rain down some hellfires on those fools. Oh no! What the fuck? I should have listened to the ReachCast patch notes.
Oh, you split the songs throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I was anticipating some Christmas carols.
You're going to get them.
You'll get them.
I wanted them now! Okay.
You already heard them.
So they're calling this Performance Update 2, but I feel like it should be named Mega Update 1 because it's much more than performance. At least as far as the notes are concerned. But hey, Performance Update 2, patch notes. You took away my intro. Where the hell did that go?
What are you talking
Dude, just do the damn patch notes. All you got to do is read off a predetermined list of things that already
Danger deleted a bunch
by
of stuff.
everybody else.
I did not delete anything.
Oh,
How
yeah,
hard
you
is
did.
it to read something that somebody else wrote? You didn't even write this. This doesn't require any thought at all. Just read the
Alright.
goddamn notes.
Here's some performance things. Esamir object optimization, so the same thing that happened on Indar happened on Esamir, and that's pretty cool, so Esamir runs smoothly now. Physics optimization. They've changed the way to simulate various aspects of the server and client more efficiently process players and vehicles in the game. That's fun. Client memory. Animations have been given a lot of work, especially at distance, to make them more efficient in processing. And client crashes have been fixed. There's a bunch of UI optimization to make that run faster. And there's lots of changes to balance being made. And these changes are listed in sections of the patch notes and are over 10,000 words, of which we are going to read each and every one of. So buckle up, kiddies. It's time for a wild ride.
Is that really in there? Did you really write that in? Yeah, you did. Jesus.
I did. All right, so we can skip this. First thing, holidays. Kill snowmen if you find them, if you're lucky enough, because some people I've noticed circling around areas, like they have the spawn locations memorized, so good luck killing a snowman. It took me 2 hours to get one. There's also good
What?
ones.
2 hours, man. It took me like 10 minutes to
Took me-
find one.
2 hours to find a freaking snowman.
Man, what a retard.
This is cracking me up. He told me that the other day, and I'm like, I got all 10 of them in 3 hours.
Oh,
Man, you are insane, dude.
all right. So I was having some fun, but anyways, snowball gun. That's pretty cool. There's a title if you get a silver medal with it. It's pretty hard. It can get headshots too, from what I understand. All right.
When's that coming on sale for one station cash? Because that's when I'm going to buy it.
Don't
You have to be a
bitch.
member to get the one station cash.
I am a member.
I don't believe you because you don't spend any money in our game. I don't believe that.
You know why he's a member, right?
That's
Did you
a
get the membership
bold-faced
for
li-
free?
Maybe I did.
Yes, he did.
I think you probably did. You
I
freaking
did.
Scammer.
But
Lame.
that doesn't mean I haven't spent station cash. That doesn't mean I didn't buy the anniversary bundle.
By the way,
I
Mark,
do.
Kids gotta eat, man. You better start. Got gas to buy, man. I got bills to pay. You over here taking everything for free.
pistols went on sale 12/20, so that already passed, Mark.
It didn't go on sale with the pistols.
I know, because it wasn't out yet.
No, it specifically said it wasn't on sale with the pistols.
Okay. Well, you're not getting another chance at it, probably.
Well, it's going to come around for one station cash. I'll just talk to my buddy Pterodactyl.
Your buddy.
So
It's
speaking of
not
station
your
cash
buddy.
sales,
She and I are in the same outfit.
Oh, guys, put an end to that real quick.
wow. So speaking of sales, there are some 1 station cash, 99 station cash sales. The 99 are for anybody, 1 are for members only. There's also
Like me.
each day, 50% off, such as Luma Fiber, sniper rifles, like items by category. And we have a link for planned sales, which we'll put in some notes if when you can put that in chat.
Yeah, Vanity Labs put out what's going to be on sale, 50% off for the rest of the holiday sales. So if you guys want to plan for a certain day,
And
hit it up.
C4 looks like a present with ribbon and all.
Oh,
I
yeah.
forgot to mention these holiday camos that are out. I noticed a lot of these are player made. Tremel, did you reach out to people to make these?
Yeah, we told people to make holiday stuff, holiday themed camos and helmets and shit like that.
Nice.
Very nice. I kind of suspected that when I saw they were all players.
I was kind of surprised I didn't see like a Santa hat.
No, it's not gonna happen, dude.
No,
That was
Not gonna
Planetside
Not gonna
1.
happen. Yeah, dude, it's not gonna happen.
They had a whole month where everybody was forced to wear a Santa hat.
I assume.
Yeah,
Well,
not gonna do anything goofy with this game.
oh, okay, that's what I was wondering. If people send like helmets into you, they can't be anything like presidents' faces or anything dumb like that. It's like-
No.
I want a
Like,
Nixon
you'll
face.
notice like most of the holiday camos that in incorporate like red and green and yellow and all of those stuff in the pattern. It's only gun. It's only for your gun.
I noticed that the light bulb one.
Yeah, we don't want people running around looking like a friggin' Christmas tree or impostoring themselves by buying a camo with red in it and then making everything else dark and then running around like a TR guy when it really BS. So trying to cut down on all that crap.
Yeah, makes sense.
Well, there was that picture of the Max that looked like an elf threw up on its mercy or something.
Yeah,
With the green.
It looked like an
picked
elf.
up the green ones, dude. That's what happens when you outfit yourself with wrapping paper. Like, what do you expect?
Yeah.
At least the C4 didn't like increase the light size. Actually, light size got reduced with that wrapping paper. I was digging that.
You're like, please keep this chain.
That's awesome.
Well, you've only got through the first to enjoy that, so you know.
Yeah. Oh well. Let's knock this out.
All right. Next up is the depot. So as we all saw, camo coverages were changed. Weapon camos also will no longer be applied to all weapons in the slot. They will apply to just the ones selected, which I think is bullshit. It should be across all weapons, but that's just me. Increase
That's
the
because you're
intensity.
cheap as shit. That's why.
No, it's because I use one. It's because I use one camo across all my weapons.
Lazy, and cheap.
I use
That's
the SOE Live camo.
Which
That's
was
the only camo you use, and then you got that one for free too, right?
Which was also something I didn't have to pay for too. Now that I think about it,
You are a piece of work, man. You are a true piece of work.
I like to think
Man,
of
oh, man.
myself as an entrepreneur and an
opportunist.
opportunist.
Exactly. When I'm homeless, I'll come at your doorstep because you didn't pay me nothing for any
It's
of
your
my
T-Ray and rags with like stock up to your door. Why do you buy anything? It just punches you out.
I got plenty of room in my basement. I don't think you could handle it on the East Coast.
Man, whatever, dude. I lived on the East Coast. Yeah,
St. Louis is not the East Coast.
like I lived in New Jersey, fool. 3 years. That's East Coast, right?
And you can probably still smell it, right?
Yeah, you can. Jersey suck. Whatever.
I'm alienating all our Jersey listeners. Sorry, Jersey listeners.
All 5 of them, dude. Sorry.
But you've driven along the high.
Just taking shots.
You can correlate.
It's like this ain't NPR, dog. So don't try to front. This is some highfalutin.
You can corroborate this though. When you're driving along the highway in New Jersey, doesn't it look like you're entering Mordor?
It's the trees in Jersey, dude. Northern Jersey's nice.
You're driving through Jersey trying to get to New York. You're passing through all industrial waste with towers shooting fire into the air. It is Mordor.
Not true at all.
It's true.
I don't even know why I'm defending Jersey. I don't
know why
You like Jersey. You say that people like Jersey.
No one likes Jersey. Not even the people who live there.
Northern Jersey's nice, though. I ain't gonna front. Northern Jersey is nice. Trenton,
All right.
That's another problem.
Oh man.
All right. So next up, the cert points for some of the optics, the costs were lowered on the starting weapons to allow new characters to customize their weapons earlier, which I did like. I thought that was a good change. As for combat, there were a whole bunch of bugs fixes. I'm not going to go into them all. And then spawn beacons can now no longer be placed inside facility walls. Thank goodness. Vehicles fix an issue where Liberator could bypass the biodome geometry and kill players inside. I'm sure a few people that I am friends with took advantage of that. The horn of...
See, why would you even be friends with people like that?
Well,
Cheaters. They might as well be hacking the game.
the Horn of Liberty should now properly unlock account-wide. Who cares?
Horn of Liberty's amazing.
Why did you put that in, Noxx? Okay. Animation. Okay, we're just going to fly through the rest here. Ready? Animation, they were improved.
I thought the Horn of Liberty was very important. I'm sorry.
Horn of Liberty is important.
Some miscellaneous changes happened. Spawn timers got changed, so you can spawn different places. It's good for down pilots. Yippee skippy, I don't fly. You can now deploy at any warp gate regardless of your content. Moving on to squad leader indicators. Functionality for squad leader to mark a cap point has been added, which is a bonus. It will now add an arrow to the objective indicator on the HUD that your squad mates can see. If you hold down the spot button, that's Q by default, you'll bring up the quick menu with the targeting of a capture point to set that indicator. That's a good one. You guys should be using that if you're not. Help out your people know that that's the point where you want to go. It's much better than just dropping that, squad or platoon indicator in the middle of nowhere on the base saying get there.
Yeah. Helps puppies.
Finally, squad leaders no longer have to cert into the ability to set a primary squad target using the Q menu. And you will have gotten a cert refund if you purchased that before. I don't squad lead, so that doesn't apply to me.
All right.
He is just a good-for-nothing mooch.
I'm a lemming.
So capture point progress bars have been hit down to 0.5 seconds, so you'll see an update every 0.5 seconds instead of every 2 seconds, getting more, I guess, a closer idea of what's going on with the base.
I like that.
Objectives that are not clamped to the side or the edge of each screen. You receive a notification when you unlock titles, kind of like Snowblower. Yeah. When turn off your UI, the overhead icons will once again hide. That's good. VSync, weather window or full screen mode. So that's no longer a problem with just enable full screen. Continent map should load faster. First time you open it for every session. Commissar variants should no longer appear in the cert menus. Added some functionality to sort by name and rank on several social screens in the UI. Map searching is no longer produce double results after swapping characters. That's awesome. Addressing the issue with Sunder icons could display in bad locations. And warp gates got rotated. Now the big one.
This is the world section. You just moved in from the UI into the world like it was nothing.
It is nothing. So the next big thing is Freyr Amp Station update. So they took the amp station that was there, or at least the model that was there, and update with a new layout, per se. Multiple cap points. Every cap point has a spawn location tied to it. It makes for some amazing fights. I did spend a lot of time there over the last couple days since they released the update, and it's amazing. Hands down, probably the best large base in the game.
Oh my god, it's awesome. It ties into exactly my complaints of major bases having a lack of objectives and being rather boring, and it was addressed there, and it's easily one of the best bases, I think, right now.
The only thing I would ask for, like an alteration, is maybe like an additional minute to cap it. Right now, it seems like you can kind of sweep through it pretty quick. I think it's just at like 4 minutes for cap. If you grab all 3 points and you blitz it. The fights are so good in there. I don't know, maybe long term I'll regret this. But
I think people are still trying to figure out how to defend it too, though.
That's probably true too. There are a lot of objectives tied to it.
It's hard. You can't just walk around willy nilly either. There's all sorts of walls and.
Oh yeah, the choke points and the line of sights are designed very well. It's a great base. It felt like it rotated almost too fast, but I think maybe that's because we're enjoying the fight so much. But
time does fly.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with it.
Look at the chat room. Too many walls, cap too short, best infantry farm in the game.
Isn't that basically like the negative version of what we were just saying? Like, awesome infantry fight equals best infantry farm. Cap is too short because you like the base so much. I understand, Desigadar. And too many walls equals amazing choke points. So, thank you guys for reiterating what we said. Yeah.
Too many walls. That's a good thing. Like, the bases were too open before and too, like, you just ran around and you didn't really have any way to sneak or have fun. Just run through one open field to another open field.
Yeah, if there's a lot of walls, learn to play Light Assault.
All right, anyways. Adjust the biolab pane fields to allow capture status correctly. And then vehicle balances. The big one, harassers. They're no longer amazing in every way, shape, and form. They now actually cannot be repaired as fast. If you're in the back seat, you swap back. I think it's a quarter of the time it takes, or 4 times as long to repair versus what it was. So that's
isn't it? If you were rank 5, it now acts like if you were rank 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's amazing. We were actually, it used to be a state where you could actually run and repair in time if somebody was even hitting you and make it out. Now there's no way in hell that's going to happen. So that's a huge change that was well needed, or more, very much needed. So harasser turbo region's been reduced. Fuel consumption's been increased per use. So I'm not going to give numbers. You guys can read them. We'll put the full patch notes thing in there. You guys can, if you have any comments, throw them in the chat. Rumble seat repairs, we already talked about. Composite armor. This is a pretty big one in general for harassers. The composite armor, I will put ranks on this. Went from 5, 10, 15, and 20% to 2, 4, 6, and 8 now. So, drastic change. More than double, or more than halved it. So,
read Nox's description of how composite armor got changed.
Composite armor is also providing too much of a benefit and overshadows other defense slot items. Composite armor got stopped.
I didn't write this. This is a copy-paste
by
job.
Andre the Giant.
Oh, that part.
That's right.
Did get
Composite armor
stomped to
got
the ground.
stomped to the ground by Andre the Giant
Very nice.
after he drank 700 beers.
Doesn't he used to drink like kegs? Didn't they used to bring him like kegs and he would just...
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The only adjustment to stock armor resistance value is reduced effectively against light anti-tank weapons. Resistance was 35%, is now 0%. This gives the Fury, Zephyr, and Bulldog increased damage to the stock harasser. Basically, paper tissues the stock harasser. Which is good. Harasser shouldn't be a tank killer. At least not one-on-one. So vehicle secondary anti-personnel adjustments. Basilisk, Fury, Marauder, and Canister, and the PPA got changes. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Maybe second. Okay, each weapon is AV secondary weapons, anti-vehicle secondary weapons. Each weapon is being brought in line with each other. They should be less effective versus infantry, despite the damage nerf armor is having reduced resistances to keep damage roughly the same. Do you have something to say about this, Tom?
I do, because it says, quote, to do that, we are bringing the damage of these weapons down by approximately 66%, which sounds huge. And I looked at all these numbers, and it's not by 66%, but it's to 66% of its original value. So the halberd went down from 15 to 1,000 damage, which is exactly roughly 66%.
Gotcha. Armor-piercing bullet, tank weapons. Basically, this breaks down to facility turrets are now much stronger. They don't die in like 3 hits like they used to.
And people are mad about
So
that.
when you roll up to bases and you think you're just going to plug a couple turrets, don't, because they will destroy you and probably the rest of your tank column. So, be aware. Cannons on facilities are worth a damn now. Next.
Yeah, ESF nose gun changes. So they changed them to better distinguish the, I guess, various nose cannons that you can get and to make them weaker against infantry. And that was pretty much and against heavy armor. That was the theme of nose cannon changes, is reduce damage to infantry and heavy armor. And then the damage fall off has been changed on the rotaries in order to bring them into a more unique role. So, and then the mosquito rotary was nerfed.
Good.
How badly?
I don't know exactly. It just said what I read. It outperformed the other ones, so they brought it in line with them.
Okay. Well, as long as they're bringing it in line, that's fine.
Yeah, it's not just like a nerf that no one can measure.
All right. Well, there were also some other changes. We had some changes to the C-75 Viper. I know this is one of Imprecision's favorite weapons. So the damage type was changed to be better against vehicles. I'm kind of happy about that, especially because the C-75 Viper is a stock gun that you get on your Lightning. I've actually been using the Lightning a lot more lately. It seems to be coming into its own now that harassers are not as good as they were before.
I use it over the Vanguard any day.
I mean, heck, I feel like the harasser's pretty much made out of paper mache now, going up against an armor-piercing Lightning. So it's good with the changes of the Viper. Also, the Prowler anchor mode, there was a 50% nerf to the anchored mode projectile speed. I'm not sure I agree with that change.
Pretty significant.
It was one of the reasons was it was too easy to hit air.
It was pretty good at anti-air. I'm not going to argue that.
And don't let it tilt so high up into the air.
I'll tell you what, though, dude. An AP Prowler or an AP Vanguard can shoot down some air too. I was watching. What was his name?
Oh yeah, you can.
Somebody in Recursion. What was that guy's name? I was watching last night. I was top gunning for him, and he literally was like every 2 shots he'd drop a scythe out of the air. And we were over the side of a base, and he just blew my mind. Like, guy was amazing at leading stuff with that AV or AP cannon. Temple's the guy's name. This guy was amazing at that.
I've watched some of his videos where he's sniping air with his Vanguard.
Yeah, he's gotten pretty good at it. He is good.
And this is long range sniping too.
Oh,
he's arcing those shots in.
He's probably an old school Battlefield 1942 player.
Maybe. I do remember doing that
You
too.
could do that in Desert Combat much easier than the 42
All right.
version.
Next up, Sunderer. It received a resistance buff versus Type 4 damage. Type 4 is heavy machine guns. They increased it 5% up to 75%, so just to make it a little better against heavy machine gun fire. Now the part that everybody's excited about, we're going to talk about some weapon changes. So major changes, starting off, LMGs, hip fire was changed because it was too damn good. That's pretty much all we got to say about that. Weapons,
Too damn good.
too damn good.
Brent was too damn hot.
Yeah. The hip fire was too damn high. Weapons with 0.75 time aim move speeds have also been adjusted so that they have clearer trade-offs for that move speed bonus. What this generally means is more recoil to better match their role as a close quarter weapons, and in some cases they have longer reloads as well. Assault rifles with hip fire accuracy bonuses have a little too much hip range when compared to the standard rifles, so they're getting a change as well, having that hip fire accuracy reduced. Though they do still have higher accuracy than the standard assault rifles. So there is that going for them. Carbines. Some people say carbines. Is that a regional thing?
I've heard it both
Tomato,
ways.
tomato.
It is. I don't know. I've always said
I don't know.
carbines. Chat room, feel free to weigh
I've
in on
heard
that.
military people say carbine.
T-Ray, what do you think? You're the weapons expert here.
I don't. Whatever. However it's spelled. Take a look at it in the dictionary and look it up. Just like some people say Vanu, some people say Vanu.
Vanu.
Who cares?
That's
As long
why I
as
just
it's
say
communication,
VS.
As long as you know what I'm talking about. So
Vanu. Where's that sound clip? I gotta find that.
Vanu.
Vanu.
So the carbines have had their minimum damage range brought in by 5 meters to better match the scale of their facilities and the carbines intended role as a closer range
It's really
weapon.
bothering you now, isn't it?
It is compared to
I'm looking it up.
assault rifles. So, like we said, all 143 damage carbines had their minimum damage reduced from 65 to 60.
it's actually carbine.
Oh,
I was
Whatever.
just going to say, I
It's
think I actually
actually
did look this up
carbine.
before,
Carbine.
and I remember that
Yeah,
being the conclusion.
Thanks, Louis.
A
Louis
light
writes,
operated semi-automatic rifle.
nice. See,
I like how Louis says it's carb. He just writes it out. No definition. Thanks.
thanks. No phonetics there. Just
At least
guess what? This is how it's spelled. Yeah.
Arctorn says it's carbine or carbine.
It's
Or-
carbine. There is no other. There's just carbine.
So Arctorn is wrong, and T-Rex is right.
Arctorn is full of shit at this point.
He's gonna have to send his checks back.
English language, and we use a dictionary.
It's a good thing he can draw.
How many of those holiday helmets came from Arctorn?
Oh.
Why am I not laughing? I don't get it.
It's not funny. That's
poor Arctorn.
I don't get
Arctorn's
it.
crying in the channel now.
Yeah.
We're sorry.
I
Arctorn.
don't.
He says he's on Wikipedia and that you're wrong, T-Ray.
Dictionary.com, dude. How am I wrong? Wikipedia is written by people.
And you're saying the
Dictionary.com
Dictionary's
is
not.
Dictionary is written by God. It's the
All right.
law of the land, dude. Webster himself
Came back, wrote it.
came back to life.
So, finally, in the just general changes, laser sight attachment modifiers have been reduced so that they will no longer cause a weapon to have better accuracy than a weapon type that is 2 or more accuracy tiers down. To give an example, an LMG with an advanced laser sight will no longer give that LMG SMG level hip accuracy, because that was indeed actually happening before.
Okay.
All right, everybody. Here is the long portion of the show when I cover the NC, TR, VS, and NS weapon changes. T-Ray, if you don't have a drink in your hand yet, you're going to want to get one. This is going to go on a while. All
You
right,
just blaze through this shit. I'm getting bored.
here we go. Ready?
Glazing over.
NC weapons, a whole bunch got changed. TR weapons, a whole bunch of them got changed too.
Always lead up to this. Like,
VS weapons, man, a lot of them got changed. And those sneaky NS weapons, man, they got changed too. Honestly, people, your weapon probably got changed. Go read the patch notes yourself. I'm not going into it.
Tar sucks, Razor sucks, Nux sucks now. So that's the biggest change.
But let's talk about sniper rifles.
Oh, Jesus.
Torx?
So bolt action sniper rifle changes. All sniper rifles have been adjusted so they better defined one-shot headshot kill ranges. Period. All semi-auto sniper rifles. Big changes removed sway from lower optics. Cool. Damage reduction. All damage reduction has been reduced to coincide with resistance changes to vehicles and better interact with flak armor. Good game. Annihilator no longer has a lock-on time.
Longer lock-on time.
Sorry, no longer has a longer lock-on time. Jesus, it's actually kind of important. Anyways, the lock-on changes. I have heard a lot of pilots bitching about this, by the way, and I think it's just the main thing that lock-on times have been reduced across the board for the most part. All lock-on ranges have been reduced to better match the effective attack ranges of infantry versus vehicles. Close range lock-on times are now faster to better fit the risk versus reward gameplay between infantry and vehicles. All launchers will use their fast lock-on times if the target is within 100 meters. So you don't think that's very far, but it's farther than you think. 100 meters is...
It's still pretty... it's like a 1 second lock-on for the anti-air specific lock-on rocket.
Mm-hmm. Lock-on time will then scale linearly to the far lock-on time at 300 meters. The far lock-on time is always used if the target is further than 300 meters. So, rocket velocity changes. Rocket acceleration is increased to make hitting moving targets easier. Rocket speeds and gravity have been adjusted to match as well. Max accuracy reduced while jumping and stuff. Reduced rocket hit fire accuracy, that's good. And Striker and Annihilator no longer have predictive tracking. Their projectiles now fly like the other lock-on types.
Don't forget the last important part. Jesus. They shouldn't hit vehicles behind cover now. Because you know that was a big problem. Oh, wait.
That's the only reason I bought the Striker.
All right.
Hear that, T-Ray? I bought the Striker.
With what? Free money? Was it free SC that you received?
You say that. I have not received a single SC for free.
Listeners,
I do not believe you, sir. I think you're probably hitting up Maggie, get some free
that's not
SC.
True. That's not true because
hitting up Klegger to get some free SC, man.
Never happened.
Last I checked, you get 500 free a month.
Not for him because he's
for
a
me.
cheapskate.
Oh.
I do not receive that 500 station cash a month.
What do you do with it? You donate it?
I don't get it.
Why not?
So the chat room
he
knows
complained about it, by the way.
So the chat room knows for full disclosure, I am part of SOE's community council, and as being a member of the community council, I do have a subscription to PlanetSide 2, and that subscription does not get the 500 station cash a month like everybody else does.
Oh man, I guess I'm still paying for mine. All right.
Yeah, you must be.
Free subscription.
All right, got some changes. Another popular change is the AV turret change for the Mana AV turret. Lifespan of the rocket's been reduced. The blast damage was also reduced, and a gravity value is added when the rocket's no longer controlled. The underbarrel grenade launcher also changed, allowing only direct hits to kill infantry, and accuracy was reduced.
Goodness.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Screw you, underbarrel grenade launchers spammers.
The max anti-vehicle weapons changed, and the VS shotgun slug ammo, because of the gravity-free projectiles, have been outperforming the other two factions by a large margin. Who'da thunk? So that has gravity now.
Boo.
And infantry hitboxes have been changed to be more accurate. Nanoweave armor, another big one, is it no longer is just health, as many of you have figured out or already know. It's just a small arms fire resistance, and it doesn't protect against headshots, so it's kind of like body armor. And you got your certs back. And then flak armor now resists direct damage from explosive weapons, in addition to resisting the AoE damage.
You know, the day after the patch dropped, I logged in and had somebody complaining that they received so many certs back.
Complaining?
Gotta complain about something.
That's worse
you
than
don't want to have
me.
to go through the effort of putting the certs back.
Put my certs in.
Well, first off, they couldn't understand why they had gotten the certs back, so I explained that to them, and they said, "But I don't." They said they still don't understand why they got the certs back.
Dude, that person would have shit a brick back in the day when we got like 20k certs back from buying like redundant camos and stuff.
Well, I said, if they didn't refund the certs, you'd be pissed that you didn't get them refunded.
No matter what.
Anger.
Yeah.
He's just depressed and bitter with the world.
There's also
next time we should refund them and then spend them again.
We spent them at random this time.
Yeah, exactly. Just choose random shit.
Get a
And it was like,
notification.
I don't have to deal with it. I'm just
Notification says you've been
I like
refunded
that.
certs. Your certs have been spent.
yeah, exactly. At our discretion.
notifications. Your certs have been received or certs have been spent by SOE.
Yep.
Jamel did it
chat
personally.
room- Oh, sorry. Go ahead, T-Ray.
No, I'm just saying, we thought that you would like this.
In quotes. We thought
It's the best of both worlds.
The reminder to the chat room, you're going to get, so we're going to give away 3 dog tags during the show. We have 3 little jingles, Christmas, that are based off Christmas songs. If you can name the Christmas song that the jingle is based off of, when I play it, the first one to name it gets the dog tag.
All right. So before we move on, I just want to say this will be read word for word by the tears.
Oh, you
of
forgot.
Danger.
You didn't talk about flak armor.
Yes, I did.
Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry.
Jeez. It's to resist direct damage from explosives. I did say
Well, people
that.
are complaining that the decimator is worthless now because of that change.
I still use my decimator, but I don't really.
Because now all the maxes are switching to flak armor.
Hell yeah, they are.
Well,
then
then,
they cannot
shoot
be
them with
killed.
your gun.
Well, before decimator dead on hit used to pretty much wipe them out. I know
Whatever.
you've tested it and it doesn't happen in one hit.
It doesn't happen in one hit, even when the next lovely change is.
Yeah, but
active.
normally you'd come across a max that was already damaged, and then you'd fire your one.
Or someone
decimator
fired
round
like
into
the 3 bullets it takes to actually kill it.
Yeah, you'd fire your decimator. It would take them down.
Before it
That's
took
not
3
happening
quarters. Okay, I tested this.
Yeah.
Before it took 3
All right, you
quarters.
two,
of
come
your
on.
health.
Let's
But
go.
this
Well, I'm just
one-
saying that a lot of maxes are now going straight into flak armor as of this change, and I'm wondering if the decimator is going to get buffed with all the complaining.
Maybe. But why don't he's just avoiding reading the inevitable.
You can keep highlighting
Shut it!
the VS
Shut it!
Max
Listen!
Zealot
all right?
Overdrive engine section you want.
You can delay all you want. We got to read it eventually.
I'm not reading.
You are reading this word for word because I want to
Zoe.
hear you cry.
Zoe got nerfed. Done.
No, I want him to read every detail.
He wants me to cry as I read all the changes to Zoe because I have been.
Got your certs back. That's the thing that blows my mind is that the people that played Zoe got their certs back, but the people who had harassers didn't get their
And they
certs
probably
back.
gained about 3,000 certs from being able to use that OPBS.
But I don't
too.
want my certs back. I want Zoe the way it was before it got nerfed. That's what you don't understand. So you're really going to make me read this word for word, huh?
Oh, yes.
Just flow
please.
through the
For the
highlights. You
whole
don't have to
chat.
read it word for word.
Oh,
All right,
please.
my Vanu brethren, I'm sorry that they're making me do this. This ability has proven to be an all-around upgrade compared to the baseline max. It is receiving an overhaul to make it more of a situational ability compared to before. In addition, both the speed and damage increases are being reduced so that the ability better fits into the max versus infantry balance. The max's movement speed increases by the below amounts when AoE is active. Forward walk speed increases by 50%. Strafe and back walk speeds by 43%. Sprint does not get a speed increase, though the max will reach top speed faster. The weapon damage increase is now the same across all cert levels. Only close range damage is increased. Far range damage and blast damage are no longer increased. The ability lasts for 15 seconds and it cannot be turned off after activation. Sucks. This does not change when ranking the ability up. A reuse timer has been added. Each cert rank will reduce this timer. Each cert rank now reduces the damage taken. Rank 3 is equivalent to the previous amount of damage taken. Ranks 1 and 2 will take slightly more damage. Ranks 4 and 5 will take less damage compared to the previous amount of damage taken. All Zealot Overdrive engine certs have been refunded.
Oh, it's like it brings tears of joy to my eyes.
I just wish you could turn it off after you activate it. Everybody else, you can turn off everything else after you've activated it. Like when you hit your jump jets, you can stop using those. When you use your heal thing, you can stop using that.
Like that amazing lockdown ability, right?
and like that amazing Aegis shield that gives me all that
saying-
awesome killing power.
But you can't turn those off? Yes, you can turn those off.
You can turn lockdown off, but you also have like a 1.5 to 2 second like
so
long
good.
unlock timer. You're
Well,
basically still stationary, getting
Well, I'm
shot
not
at.
the artist who designed that.
Throwing this at T-Ray.
I'm not even paying attention.
All right, miscellaneous. Knock this out. Tank mines and anti-personnel mines are no longer highlighted by thermal night vision. That's good. Max footsteps now louder. Amazing.
I like that one.
NC and
That's good.
VSA anti-infantry mines are now reduced damage. They still kill. C4 reduced explosion radius. Still kills. Max now take longer to revive. Amazing.
That's good, actually.
Laser sight attachments no longer reduce hip accuracy when jumping or sprinting. Good.
And that was at the end of patch notes.
That is in the end of patch notes.
Can
Thank
somebody
God,
wake?
jeez.
Can somebody wake T-Ray up?
I'm awake. Thank you.
Derringer's SV-88 opening fire. Nox's ACX-11 pointed at your nose. Torx's C4 with its light all aglow. Friendlies will find it hard to sleep tonight.
Oh my God, that's horrible. Seriously?
Come on, that was funny.
There's two more
Could
to
at least
come.
found some more words to rhyme with them. Come on, man. It's horrible. It's like he almost didn't even try. It's just like reading off weapon names, random names.
This is exactly what you said would happen. Now.
I did. He said, "What do you think Travel's gonna say?" I was like, "He's gonna shit all over it."
Oh my God, that's bad news right there, man.
I do see we have to
Respire one. Yeah.
Finally got it correct.
Well, I know what song it's from, but I'm not gonna say anything.
Oh, Respire already won.
Respire got it. It was the Christmas song. Very good.
Respire just email us. You have our email. Just email
But
us.
who sings it though?
Nat King Cole.
Well, you were supposed to let him answer that, fool. Not supposed to say it yourself. That's worthless.
Just
He's
email us Respire with what faction you want. We have 2 more of those to do throughout the show.
Thank you, Desik Ladar. I appreciate that.
That was beautiful. Yes.
Wait, there's 2 more coming. Maybe you can kind of give them a little
That King
heads up
Cole
that it's
rolled over
coming.
in his grave after that one, dude. He was like, just died again.
I'm actually being sued by his his estate right now.
I'm sure.
It's in the email. It's already there. All right. Since there's so many patch notes, we're skipping a lot of the community briefing stuff. We do have the community question for the week. So why don't you knock that out there, Derringer?
All right. So last week we asked what was your most embarrassing moment in PlanetSide 2. I thought I'd pick out some of my favorites so that we can all enjoy them. First off, from OCN Sethi, he said, shooting people with my infiltrator dart gun instead of my secondary weapon. Awesome one.
Yeah.
Sick 2K10. He says, once I decided to fly around in a scythe, and after getting locked on, I decided to bail. While I was using my drifters to glide my way to my spot, I find that I'm getting spammed with friendly messages telling me to stop it. And then finally getting weapon locked before I can even get to my hiding spot. I learned that my scythe had managed to ram kill 3 BR-100 scythe pilots, and then the debris from the last ram managed to land onto the biolab's landing pad, killing a squad of allies who were sneaking into the biolab, killing about 9 of them.
Nice.
I don't even know how that can happen.
How? That's like lottery lucky. That
I
wouldn't even
know.
happen.
You
awesome.
should buy a lotto ticket.
That's crazy.
Next up.
I would hope he had it on video. That'd be awesome.
That's crazy.
Next up is Brogarn. He says, while playing my NC Medic alt, I didn't have the revive grenades and didn't realize it. Threw my frag grenade into the middle of my freedom-loving buddies. Twice. Next up is SNX Young. There was this one time when I was sniping in the canyons of Indar and saw this TR infiltrator on top of the building at the capture point. I was trying to time my shot just right to one-shot him in the head. Then, after a couple of seconds preparing for the shot, I fired, but saw that my aim was already off at the last second and knew it wouldn't hit him. However, Out of nowhere, a friendly NC infiltrator popped out behind the TR infiltrator and attempted to gun down my target. Unfortunately, the NC infiltrator was in perfect position for my missed shot, and so he took my shot right in the head, and the result was I saved the TR infiltrator from getting gunned down by my friend.
Good game.
Next is Flying Ferret. I flew a full galaxy out of bounds while looking at the map screen. By the time I realized it was too late. But worse is the second squad's gal followed me in, also killing all of its occupants.
Oh my god, that's horrible. I think that guy wins right there.
Who's the second guy?
Giving prizes
the
for this?
second guy who wins.
Yeah, you getting prizes for this because that's the best one yet.
The last one is from Terror Scream. He says, for me, it has got to be driving my Lightning, and after an epic duel killing 2 Prowlers solo, I run to my squad, burning, pop out, hit 3, and then proceed to blow up my Lightning with a rocket in front of everyone because I forgot I wasn't an engineer.
Nice.
I've done that one.
I've done that one too.
I can think of several of these that I have done, including the dart, the revive grenade, throwing frag grenades, the sniping a friendly that's behind an enemy, the
Those are
and
your,
the last
those
one.
Ones.
Hmm?
Those are your ones? Your
No, my most embarrassing moment is doing the show.
Oh wow.
Bum bum bum.
What about you, Mark?
Mine was recording those songs, apparently.
Yeah. Top, man. Right at the top.
Just wait, we got 2 more coming.
Oh, no.
I don't know. My only one I can really reference is the one that's been here lately. I tried to pull out my snowball gun and got my head blown off. And I was looking at a dude and he just kind of laughed at me after. He's like, "Were you trying to kill me?" And it shot me. That was about it. It's not even that bad, but
That's
I
your
didn't have anything
embarrassing
else,
moment.
so it's not. I'm sorry, I didn't have anything better.
You're awful.
All right, good, bad, and the OP.
Have another drink on me, soldier.
Okay, thank you kindly.
If you can look hard enough past all the death and all the sorrow, there are good things. You must remember that we will overcome the good, the bad, and the overpowered.
All right. My good is new NC weapon changes. Almost all my favorite guns got buffed in so few words, so shit yes. Love it. And my bad is I'll be out next week. So maybe Torx will be happier.
What does it make me happier? It's only when I'm out that it makes you happy. I'm sad when you guys are out. That's the difference. Assholes.
All right. So my good is I got my new Troll Druid to BR22 in the afternoon. Oh, wait. Wrong game.
Doesn't sound so
I hate
that
you.
good when it's scripted and prepared like that. You like stop the oh wait.
Yeah. He has it written out like that.
It was BR22.
You need some timing skills. You need to work on your timing skills.
My bad. Stupid f***ing snowmen. Still haven't found one.
Yeah, you make fun of me for finding one in 2 hours. He didn't find any.
Oh, man. You guys are straight horrible.
That's a great transition. My good is I found my 10 snowmen in 3 hours. Got my title. My bad is hit detection fucking destroyed me on 12/19, so I got to hunt snowmen all night instead.
I thought it was I just sucked, and that the gun changes made no difference.
No, I mean Higby.
And then you told me that the next day, and like 3 days later, when I finally played again, I was ripping shit.
Yeah, they fixed it the next day. It was a good excuse to hunt snowmen all night. All right, T-Ray, what's your good and bad?
Well, good thing we moved this week.
Oh, congrats, man.
I had to move downstairs into my new office, and I got a sweet ass closet in it now. Oh man, it's like a little confessional.
So you can put all the coats you need in San Diego in there?
I can just go in there if I want to take a nap or something. I can go in there and shut the door. I put a light in there today, dude. It's a nice little setup. So if I can go in there and hide away, nobody will know where I am. I just go in there and nap. It's pretty cool. The bad, well, shit. We moved, and then, of course, the movers didn't plug my refrigerator up, so
Oh.
I had water all over my office this morning, which is awesome. The whole thing defrosted.
Oh.
Good thing is I moved all my stuff. Luckily, I didn't have any food in there, but it was water all over the floor. So I had spent most of the day freezing my ass off because I had a fan trying to dry off the carpet.
I'm sure it was cold there in San
I was gonna
Diego.
say, what was it, 60 degrees?
No, they keep it crisp in the office, man. They don't want us to spoil.
Don't want
For some
you
strange
to
reason.
sleep. Yes.
Yeah, they don't want you to fall asleep at the wheel, man. They keep it like 50 degrees up in there.
Damn.
I can't deal
Oh,
with
I
that.
wish they did that in my office.
That's
I
nut
doze
balls,
off
dude.
because it's so hot.
I can't even work when my hands are freezing, dude. So,
You know, I assumed that your bad was going to be agreeing to come on this week's show.
it was.
It's a
I
close
was
second.
Doesn't pull
I was gonna
cheese
say that
stuff.
because it was the obvious thing, but I didn't want to do the obvious thing, kind of like what you did with your whole another, troll.
Most embarrassing moment.
That was like the obvious thing to do. So I wasn't gonna follow your lead and do some bullshit like that. So I figured I was.
I want to repeat Derringer's good.
Yeah, we only got room for one bullshitter in this show.
Yeah, so I don't want to, I don't want to fool it.
Got my new troll Druid to BR22 in this afternoon. Oh, wait.
Oh, dude, that's
Okay.
awesome. How did you?
Oh,
pull
wait,
that?
wrong game. I love the wait,
Just
wrong
didn't
game.
even pause. It just carried right
Oh,
through.
wait.
I
Got
know,
my
he
new
was
troll
reading
Druid
right off-
DR22 in the afternoon. Oh, wait, wrong game.
He was reading it right off the napkin that he wrote it on. Jesus, dude.
All right.
I'm dreaming of a new ReachCast, just like the ones I used to know, where Nox's anger glistens and Torx and Derringer listen as he rages about the show. I'm dreaming of a new ReachCast with every long email that I write. May the hosts be angry and fight, and may Torx read everyone's name right.
I think my favorite guest is Louis.
Call me
Said that
maybe.
last time too.
Call me maybe.
That's horrible, dude.
Let's wait for the last one.
Oh my god.
That's the guitar. What is that freaking word? CJ Jehovia? That's not white CJ Jehovia. No.
Well,
That's
Time
not-
Elude got it correct.
Time Elude got it. So email us Time Elude with what faction dog take you want. We'll send it to you. All right. ReachCast.
Dogs did not start howling on.
The mail.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a perfect morning. Great timing, the mailman's just coming.
Here's the mail. Big bag, big bag.
He must be ready to get away. Very strange. What's the sneaking sound? Going to take a look here in this bag of mail. Oh no.
Now you just open the ReachCast mail bag.
So I
Who
feel.
did that intro, dude?
That's
That's
my-
fucking stupid as shit.
I'll tell my buddy you said that.
Hold on, dude. Let me. This is what I'm seeing in my mind when I hear that thing. I'm seeing somebody writing out the script for it,
Yeah.
and somebody's like, "Okay, it's gonna be a mailman, and the guy's gonna be getting his mail, and then then you're gonna say, yeah, look at the bag, blah blah blah, and then this guy's like going all at it. He's like, oh, this is primo work and shit, and it's garbage. And it's just so bad. It's so bad that it's funny though, because it's funny because the dude was like taking his job seriously, and it's really
man.
bad. I don't know.
That's our buddy Steve. I'll make sure to text him. Hold on.
Yeah, tell Steve.
work
I
is
mean, keep his
garbage.
day job. What does he do for a living? He's a janitor, right?
Damn.
That's not. That obviously ain't working in television or.
He's not a sound guy. No.
Yeah, it's just not gonna work.
I'm texting him right now. T-Ray says your work is shit.
It's funny, but I guess it gets the point across because it's funny, right? It's still hilarious, but it's hilarious because it's pitiful. It's like laughing at a bum.
It's kind of like this show.
It's like laughing at a bum walking across the street.
Yeah.
It's sad but funny at the same time. You feel bad for laughing about it.
I feel like it's kind of like this show. That's very fitting. That's why I feel it really fit really well. All right, first call's from Shilas, and that T-Ray Santa Claus picture, it's amazing. You guys are going to see that on the episode.
Oh, no, I got to look at this stupid thing. Oh, did I already see this?
Okay, so clearly Torch put a cap on how long one can talk for. I apologize. I didn't realize I was rambling on that long. Any event, so the last thing I want to say, and unfortunately you break this up for two shows, I understand. That's no problem. I was saying the game's a combined arms game, so I hear a lot of complaints or concerns with people outside of a few exceptions in areas in the game. Bio as being the easiest and most relevant example. Two places in the game are exclusive playgrounds for any type of warfare, and I hear a lot of complaints like, "Man, I wish we could dogfight unimpeded. I wish we could have infantry fights unimpeded." I don't think that's the right direction for the game because it detracts again from the combined arms warfare. If you don't like getting, tank spam from a distance and the new conglomerate, for example, is rolled up on the Vanu with a bunch of Vanguards and they're spamming the hell out of the base, go get some tanks and take care of it. Get some rocket launchers and take care of it. That's the nature of the game. The industry is replete with shooters that are arena shooters, they're infantry only, they're aircraft only. But this is a combined arm game. It's a massive warfare game. That's the reason why it kept me interested for this long. So I've never quite understood why the criticism of, how come they can shoot us down from the long distances of tanks and whatnot. I mean, anyway, it's not something I've really understood, and I've never understood about some common community. I get it. You like running around in bases and shooting folks in infantry. You like that style of gameplay. Other folks like tanks. You're all in there together, and I think that's just fine. All right, guys, appreciate it. Sorry I went long again, and I hope it's a great show, and I'm sure it is. And we'll talk to you later. This is Shiloh. Peace.
All right, Shiloh, I didn't cut off your call. Google.
What was the thing that he was responding to? Was there something that somebody said on Reddit or in the forums or something?
It was a couple weeks ago. People complaining about they want specific kinds. They prefer specific kinds of the game or specific pieces of the game to be better suited for it. So, like infantry combat, you should put more walls up, more walls for this, or I prefer more whatever armor friendly shit.
Well, like armor only zones and air only zones. And
I think it needs to be probably emphasized a little bit more, but not just like completely off limits, but make it really hard. This is my personal opinion because I don't control design, and I'm not going to tell Matt how to do his thing, but make it hard for, like in certain areas, make it hard for tanks to prosper. Or in certain areas, make it really, really hard for air to be, have the advantage in certain situations. But, across the map, it should be like combinations of areas. Like if you could look at the map top down and then just kind of like draw it out, you'd have like certain areas that were good for like mixed combat. And then you have certain areas that were just kind of like, make it your own type thing. And then certain areas that were made just specifically for infantry, kind of like the biodome is right now. But you would know where those things are so that you can pick and choose the type of fight that you want to have. And I think along those lines, it doesn't really change the game. It just makes, it gives people a choice. And if they want to choose to just fight with infantry or just fight tanks or just fight air. If there was an area over the ocean, let's say that was open to air, but not open to tanks or infantry, like that would be a place where people could go to dogfight. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
But I think that would still make the game what it is, but still allow people to kind of pick and choose where they want to be.
Let's stick with that. I think I give people at least zones that they can pick from. If they have something in mind. Yeah. All right, next call. Thierry's going to love it. It's Mono. Desmono, for those of you guys who know him.
Hi, hello. Is this ReachCast? Is this the ReachCast show? Hey, my name's Mono. I don't know if you guys remember me, but I used to call in here and there, So I was just, I figured it's the Christmas time. I wanted to call in, and Thanksgiving came and went. I want to give thanks to you guys, and wish you all happy holidays. T-Ray, glad you can make it onto the show. Hope you didn't screw up too much this time. All right, glad to hear all you guys are doing well, and I'll be calling again. Don't take it personal, T-Ray. It's okay. All right, see you guys. Bye.
Don't worry about
What is he talking about? Screw up too much this time.
Hold on, T-Ray.
Man.
You need from New Jersey.
What is he talking about, though? Seriously. At what point in time did I come on this show and screw up? Never in my career have I done that. So what is he talking about? I need to find out who this guy is. Give me his Twitter name, his email address, home address, phone number. Call this guy up.
I can give you phone number and Twitter handle.
Like I said, he's from New Jersey. It's not his fault.
Yeah, it's the pollution, dude.
It's the pollution.
Gets to your head.
Don't screw up too bad. Dude, it's not like this show is like really hectic and stressful. Like I've got like a huge audience of 22 to impress. Like, come on now. It's not too hard to do. It's not like this Today Show or some shit and Matt Lauer's all on my back asking me hard questions that I can't possibly answer. Come on, man. This is light work right here, man.
It's like PlanSide 2 Today Show.
I'm sitting on my bed in my pajamas. That's how hardcore this show is right now.
Yeah. I feel you. I got eggnog in front of me drinking. I can't be too serious.
Exactly. So blasted off his mind. Noxx is waiting for the next thing for him to complain about. And this dude over there, Darren just over there counting all his money that he's not going to spend this time. Trust me, it's not that hard to be on this show.
We just lost Mark.
You should probably ask my dog if he wants to come on.
Should.
Laszlo should be able to get on here.
Bring him on. We can be like Higby. You can just put your dog on everything. We got an email from Wolf. I don't know what the hell happened to Mark. We just lost Mark off the call. So it might be his PC, maybe his power shut off, maybe ice destroyed his house.
Oh, he might be done for a while.
Who knows?
That's no good.
Did he get caught in a hurricane?
He's in Boston snow.
A blizzard got caught.
Yeah. Maybe his wife was cutting vegetables again and just knifed him. He
Probably deserved it, dude. He was trying to
She
be cheap.
found out about the $40 he spent on the anniversary
about the anniversary bundle. She stabbed him. That's what happened.
That's what happens, man.
All right. First email's from Wolf. He says, "What's up?" So last week's question: what is your most embarrassing PlanSide 2 moment? He says, number 1, when I pulled a Galaxy in the warp gate, landed it too closely to the light thingies at the entrance, and got it stuck. That's all there is to it. Number 2, when I was leading, I noticed that there were people in command channel, so I asked for help, and then the command channel went silent. Okay. 3, when I pulled an ESF instead of a Liberator, and then didn't have enough resources for a Liberator. Okay, last piece. Okay, so I've also got a few questions for T-Ray. Now I see why he really emailed us. Why are there weird black patches on my Galaxy? They used to be covered by my camouflage, aka silly color patterns that look awesome. I guess that's his first question. Why does he have black patches all over his Galaxy?
Black patches? There are no black patches. You mean uncamoed patches?
I would assume.
Is that what he's talking about?
I assume that's what he's talking about. I don't know.
Well, there's I don't know if anybody's heard at all, but I've been telling people that there's a lot of changes coming to camo and camo coverage and decals and all that other stuff. But along with that is in certain areas, there cannot be any camo coverage or else we can't allow people to put multiple decals on their vehicle. So this is just the first stage of us allowing people to put multiple decals that actually show up in a meaningful way on their vehicles. So the tent coverage can't be absolute, or else you won't be able to do certain things that we're trying to do.
Yeah, that makes sense. More room to put
it's the first things first type thing.
Cool.
Multiple I don't know if Thierry's going to know this one, but how far in the priority list is resource revamp?
Don't know.
Yeah, not really your bag, I don't think. Our next email is from Solex. That one's yours, Mark or Tom.
Oh yeah, Solex. I talked to him on Steam about this, and I'm glad I wrote an email because I totally forgot. I'm an asshole. He said, "Please make lock-ons take some semblance of skill, or make them go away. For God's sake, make them take at least 2 seconds or more to lock on as a baseline. Please make the Terabad infantry only lone wolves go back to COD. Please revert the ESF nose gun nerfs from a pissed off pilot." Man,
So
he was not.
Let's take a pause real quick. This was all from a pissed off pilot.
Solex is not happy.
Is that his name?
Solex, yeah.
Solex.
Yeah. He this is one of a many people I heard complain about the lock on stuff. A lot of pilots are pissed off that people are basically just generally locking onto them a bunch more than they used to, which, you know, makes sense if you're reducing the lock on timers. That's what you expect. I mean, let's not run people away from the game. Let's bring more people into the game.
I mean, the pilots are few and far between, and they'll just start getting flares instead.
Yeah, let's not push them to COD. Hell, we can barely keep a listener base. This game's population just dropped so low.
Yeah.
Come on. This is Tonight Show. I didn't say Tonight Show. We used to have a lot of listeners.
Should we
What,
skip
like
this
30?
next
Yeah, like 40.
double the amount of listeners.
Is Mark back?
Yeah,
I am back, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I had my heater on, and then I stupidly turned my Keurig on too and blew a fuse.
Did you say he needs to spend more money, T-Ray? He needs to buy another fucking fuse box when he's.
I know, he's cheap as shit, apparently.
Well, I mean, I understand why if you have a Keurig, they say make sure it's not on a line with other high-intensity electronics because it'll do that. So,
is it that like intensive?
The instructions specifically say they want it on its own plug, which is kind of crazy.
What's the thing doing? All right, well,
it's heating up water. I don't know.
You got the last email. Enjoy.
Yeah, Buddha Baduga.
Is that how you said it?
Yeah.
Buddha Baduga. Okay.
He says, it took me quite a while to learn a really simple lesson in this game. I might have been around BR 50 or 60 already, so I already played quite a bit. Let me say up front, this was before your death would despawn your C4. I was attacking an amp station in Indar. There was at least a full platoon of our troops involved. The defenders were not outnumbered by that big of a margin and gave us a good and intense fight. We finally managed to take back Point A just to be attacked by a lot of enemies from the other side of the facility really shortly thereafter. Their reinforcements arrived just a tad late. A crazy battle inside the facility broke loose. I was fighting on the main ridge where the point is located. Enemy infantry stormed in from the side and from the SCU room. Light assaults trying to elevate onto the ridge, suicide tanks and Sundays charging in, all in a last attempt to save the EMP station. At one point, I jumped down the ridge to fight some enemies coming from the SCU. Killed spandexes, got hurt, good times. I turned to the side, and all of a sudden, there is this Sunderer just stopping next to me, ready to deploy. I immediately C4 it just to find out that what I thought was an enemy name tag moved away in the distance. Maybe it was some infantry on the outside wall or something, I don't know. I just mistook it as the nameplate of that Sunderer, which turned out to be a fellow TR brethren. And now he has my 2C4 on him, which made me pretty nervous. I just wanted to undo my mistake, no matter what. After letting my adrenaline pump brain do its thing for a long and hard 3 seconds, I had the solution. I'll just shoot it off the Sunday with my gun. 1 second later, I was deeply ashamed about my stupidity, looking at 4 or 5 death messages on my screen. I instantly PM'd the first person I killed, assuming it was the driver, explaining profusely that it was just a very stupid mistake and not some TKing of a Sunderer to get my own into a better position or something. He didn't say a word, and I did not get killed, so I just assumed it's okay and let it be. Next day, I joined a TeamSpeak server of an outfit I like to play with sometimes. And what do you know? Exactly that Sunderer driver from yesterday has become a member of this outfit since I last played with them, which was maybe a couple of weeks ago. So I say, hi, guys, and people go, hey, Buddha. And after a short while, that guy asks, are you the guy that C4'd my Sunday yesterday and trying to convince me it was a mistake? Me, yeah, about that. And I ended up having to tell 15 people what happened. I think I lost quite a bit of credibility as a player that night. Keep up the good work. Love your show.
That was a long story for a C4 friendly Sunderer.
Yeah, I know. Huh?
That should have been a Christmas song.
Even has in parentheses, read that name, Torx.
Yeah, it says read that name, Torx. Buddha Badooga. Mark's already got it for me. All right, the last one's from Bill. He said, a few weeks ago, I showed the PS community what the game could be like if alerts were geared toward their faction. He threw me a link on YouTube. What's that?
I said, here's a link we'll put in the notes.
Yep. However, I don't think SW has had a chance to see. It would be a game changer if they implemented this new system. No longer will be fighting over bases during alerts, but over your faction's beliefs, which is what PS2 is supposed to be about. If you're looking for new content and you'd like to know more about this, please email me. I'm also part of Quantum Dawn, a VS outfit. This is Bill. Okay. Well, I didn't watch the video yet, Bill. Sorry.
I didn't either, so I don't know what the hell Bill's talking about.
I will forward this to Higby, and he will probably ignore it. So,
I think probably it's definitely.
So, I'll forward it on, and I'll watch it, and I'll comment on next week's episode since I feel like a dick now.
Put the link up there. I want to watch it now. And watch it while I'm talking to you fools.
Oh, great. Wonderful. Okay.
Everybody else. Probably take a look at it too.
Good God, T-Ray. Jesus Christ. Slamming the numbers. You used to have a lot of listeners, T-Ray.
Man, you better get on your marketing schemes.
All right.
You better do thank yous.
We will do thank yous. Let's do thank yous to everybody in the chat room, our only listeners. So, we got Arctorn, Captain Helmets, Calder87, Consume Panchi, I guess, Desluk Ladar, Dr. Joski, Frag971, Imprecision, Kazgard, Miniature Action Jesus, yeah, Respire, Senor Blanco 42, Shyless, and T42 Louis, as well as Ak and Tramel, of course.
Timelude. I have Kaloga.
I'm missing a couple of these on the
list. It doesn't update the same for everyone.
Yeah, Timelude and Token J, too.
Yeah.
So, real quick before we go into contact info.
Okay, I looked at the video. I don't get it.
We three hosts of ReachCast are condensing patch notes and lowering the bar. Forums and PSU, Reddit, and emails producing a mediocre show. Oh, game of wonder, game of fight. Game that's such a beautiful sight. Game award winning, population dwindling. Bring us in tonight. That was just for you, T-Ray.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Pretty damn bad. But I was just saying, I watched the video and I don't get it.
You haven't seen it yet, so you're the only one that's seen that out of the four of us. So
yeah, you should watch the video. Maybe you'll get it.
Maybe I will. Maybe it'll be like an epiphany, and I'll write it out. So,
congrats to Shyless, you got that one. Oh,
yeah. No. It was Miniature Action Jesus. Congrats.
Well, he spelled we wrong.
Oh, come on. Don't be a dick. Miniature Action Jesus, you win. Email reachcastshow@gmail.com. Give you a faction dog tag. I hope you know. Yeah, whatever. I'm going to watch that, Bill, and I'm going to respond to it next week because I feel like a dick reading this and not watching it. So
I didn't watch. I just watched it. I don't get it either. I'm with T-Ray on this one.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what the teaser is supposed to.
It's like a movie trailer for something that he's making.
It's like a movie trailer for one of those like homemade rip-offs of a book that somebody wants to make a real movie from. It's like one of those. What's that?
It's just like a movie trailer.
It's like a movie trailer. All right. Were you drunk recording those? As time alluded.
No, that's pretty mean.
I'm just asking. He was asking. I wasn't trying to. Maybe you're trying. That's a good excuse for why.
It's so shitty.
I thought they were funny.
They were funny.
It's pretty awesome too.
Just go ahead and say yes. Just say yes.
So I guess this means that SOE Live 2014 ReachCast drunk karaoke is a thing.
Oh,
you better not even suggest that because it's not happening.
You better bring some lyrics.
I heard Arctorn's gonna be buying drinks.
Yeah,
Said,
that
man.
money, that fat,
all that cash,
money.
man. Rife with cash from SOE. cranking it up, dude. I was just telling him, man, he's about to get surpassed by this other guy.
What's that? I Eat Fat People or something?
Nah, I Eat Fat People. He's had his day. Arctorn tried to take over, but now another dude is taking over the show, man.
Yeah, new guy.
Arctorn, he ain't submitted nothing in months, man. He's just turned into a buster, dude. He got fat on his own supply, dude. Start smoking his own stuff. So I guess he's not even participating anymore.
I ain't selling anymore. Just smoking all his product.
Yeah, took the money and run, dude. That's how he rolls.
That's not
Take
good.
The money and run.
I can't smoke too much of your
Eat
product.
and run kind of guy.
So Ox says that I'm going to win the SOE Live talent competition this year.
You need to get up there and sing those songs.
Are you gonna do Christmas carols?
I'm gonna stand up and sing ReachCast songs.
I'm gonna be the first to tell you no.
Can we write Amherst Paradise and you can sing that one?
They're not going to give a shit what you sing about ReachCast.
Not even close.
See, but if I'm just one of the 5 people that you pick to go up and sing it, I know I'm gonna win a GTX 780 just for participating. So I mean, who cares?
Well, at least you try. You can't win if you don't try.
Remember, I'm cheap. Send me the GTX 780.
Yeah, I know. You do anything for a free meal. That's all it is to you.
Well, it's time for T-Ray's Corner. T-Ray, what's been going on with T-Ray and what's going on with the game? And
got any
I don't
good?
even understand what this corner thing is, man. You put me on the spot. I don't even know.
Tell listeners who T-Ray is.
I'm not a dancing monkey, dude. I'm not gonna do you. I'm not gonna sit up here and tap dance for you, sir. It doesn't work that way.
Let's just tell listeners who you are. So
do you have
Everybody knows who I am. If they're listening to this show, they already know who I am.
He's taking over the role of King Pompous.
Do you have any Christmas?
What did you say,
wishes?
I heard you mumbling something.
He's taking over the role of King Pompous.
Oh my god, dude! Really? Seriously? You of all people, giving me shit?
Do you have any Christmas wishes you want to give to the listeners and the community? I mean, this is your chance to say whatever you want to the ReachCast listeners.
Whatever you want.
Make him
I do
feel
that
special.
every day. That's nothing new. You're not giving me an opportunity that doesn't exist on a daily basis.
Maybe a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, of course, Merry Christmas. Jesus Christ. I mean, you made this whole spot up like I was going to be coming. You didn't even tell me about it for me. That's the best part.
This whole show is improv. Jesus Christ.
Well, even if it's improv, you at least tell you what the schedule looks like. That's, we improv our whole.
Don't worry, I didn't know about it till he said it either.
He said Merry Christmas. Good enough. That's all we're looking for.
I'll take this time to say a few things. This year was pretty cool. I really appreciate it. Last year, I was on the same show, and it had 25 listeners. That was awesome. And last year we talked about a bunch of stuff like maps and at this point I think the big thing was why are you releasing so early? Because I think what was it?
Shit, yeah, that was
right after release, right?
Yeah.
And I was on the crazy long break, so now where you're in, I'm still making changes to the game, which is really cool because now hopefully people get to see the fact that that we're on top of this thing and we're going to keep making changes and making adjustments based on user feedback, and we haven't abandoned the game like most people thought we would do, and everybody was all scared talking about and people still do kind of underestimate the fact that we're constantly making changes to the game. The team size hasn't shrunk drastically enough to be detrimental to the product. We're still making additions to the game, making changes, making adjustments, trying to make it right. And then 2014 is going to reveal PlanetSide 2 on the PlayStation 4. So it was still got a lot of legs on this thing. People were, already counting us out, and even though that they've seen all the strides that we've made over the last 12 months, and still doubt the fact that we still got some still got some fight in this dog. But there's plenty of more stuff to come. we still haven't fully released it worldwide. So, it's a lot of things that are going to come out of this game. And, people just have to wait and see. Obviously, the people aren't believing in the game, as much as they used to, but that's fine because, we're still here, we're still pushing on it, and we're still making really cool shit. So, it's only a matter of time before it comes to the PlayStation 4, a matter of time before it goes into Korea and fully on in Russia and China and Brazil. And then, hopefully once we get that worldwide push, by that time it'll be PlayStation 4. And, we'll have like the full push of marketing and full push of SCEA, and all the PlayStation people out there, and getting a new group of people, and having a ReachCast represent not just PC but also the PlayStation 4 community.
Oh, we need PlayStations to do that.
I already got
I was
one.
I was going to say, I haven't gotten mine from you guys yet. When should I expect that to come in the mail?
Are you expecting something?
Yeah, I was expecting a Christmas present, and I mean, Christmas is 2 days. I kind of figured.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot, man. Thanks, I really appreciate the bobblehead, man.
I was going to ask you. Yeah, did you like that?
The one thing that y'all did right this year. You got bobblehead. They got me a Fallout bobblehead, which is awesome. It's pretty cool.
Tell them why Fallout, so they know.
Okay, so people, all the 23 people in here who
There's
don't know.
more than just the live listeners. Jesus, there's a lot of recorded listeners.
For all those 23 people who don't know, I worked on the original Fallout and Fallout 2, and basically designed what the Vault Boy looks like today. And my art has, been in every Fallout game to date. So, that's something to be proud of. I'm really happy about that. And to see that now that, like I said, I've seen people with tattoos of the Vault Boy on their body, hundreds of people with tattoos of him on their body. Now they got the bobbleheads from Fallout 3, and that was awesome. The guy sent me the bobblehead, which is pretty cool. So it's good to see it all come full circle, even almost 20 years later. So that's pretty cool.
I figured that'd be a good reminder of some of the cool shit you did earlier in your
Yeah, it reminded me of the yesteryear, the good old days when I actually had something to contribute to this. When I was actually talented and shit. Not just some man.
I put a picture of it in the chat room so they could all see the picture you tweeted out.
That was pretty cool. I was surprised with that. That was nice. I feel bad that I didn't get you anything. Almost.
You can get us emos when you come into town. How about that?
I don't live. You're not getting me emos.
He wants a PS4. God damn it!
You won't even like emos. I guarantee.
You're right. I won't. I'm not even going to argue that.
You won't like it. Nobody outside of the Midwest likes emos. Period.
Oh, Mark, you should talk to Deslic.
I know they don't like it. They don't like it. It's an acquired taste, I guess.
Yeah, Provel is kind of it's a little different.
I grew up on it, man. I love emos. It's awesome.
Picked up a PS4 the other day, Mark. So I'll be playing some PlanetSide 2 on PS4 probably.
Well, one of us has to talk about it.
I know. You better hurry up and go out and get one, man. You ain't have no choice.
You're amazing.
It needs to fall into my lap for me to.
It's not gonna happen.
Let's clear that up. That is not gonna happen.
You don't know my wife. She has a tight hold on the checkbook.
Apparently, she's got all the purse strings.
Yes, she wears the pants too.
Yeah, the bobblehead for a PlayStation 4, not a good trade. Not a good trade.
That came out of my wallet, by the way.
Oh yeah, he didn't spend for it. He wasn't gonna splurge for it.
That's not true, Tarks.
I'm busting your balls. You guys had offered me money, and that wasn't what it was about.
He offered you money for what?
To help with the bobblehead. I was just busting his balls on it.
Help, dude. He just said need help picking it out. Is what it was.
That was actually a spur of a moment thing. I was looking at it in the morning before I left work. I was like, hey, my wife and I were looking at him like, T-Ray used to made this dude. Should I send him this? He's like, yeah. And And that was right after I looked up how much an Emo's pizza was to send to California.
What?
$90 fucking dollars.
I believe it's $90. That makes no sense.
Blew my mind. I was like, okay, that's not happening. I'll get him a bobblehead.
I remember this dude. I worked in Austin, and this dude used to, because Krispy Kreme wasn't in Texas or wasn't in Austin.
Oh, okay.
He used to fly Krispy Kremes in.
That's dedication right there.
Literally, dude. He was the president of the company. He used to fly Krispy Kremes in by the dozens.
Can't you get those in the store now? Like,
no, at the time you couldn't. No, he wanted.
No, when they first moved out west, it was like the biggest deal.
Yeah. He wanted them fresh though. He wanted them that day.
Fresh. Like in the morning they got made, then they flew them directly to him.
Yeah, it was like a couple hours. It's like a couple hours journey.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was.
Crazy.
Dude was nutballs.
He's getting them fresher than most customers, probably.
No joke.
Exactly. He had crazy dough, so he could do that. So.
Yeah, I guess that's nowadays. Jesus, that's pretty. That's nuts, though.
Maybe he could get me a PS4.
Just don't stop.
Just don't stop, dude.
We should start like a Derringer PS4 campaign fund.
Yeah, I'll start a GoFundMe, Speaking of GoFundMes, thank you for the listeners that donated to Odin's Pride's GoFundMe after we talked about that a few weeks ago. He was only about a third of the way there, and after we did the show, we pushed him over more than halfway to getting his laptop replaced after it got stolen at MLG. So thank you to
his laptop.
Yeah, somebody stole his backpack, had his laptop, had like a whole bunch of his audio stuff, and his.
When was this, at the last MLG for Plaza?
Yeah,
the Columbus one, right?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the guy that leads.
Was he at when he got the stuff stolen?
Last day, his backpack just got lifted when he was at the show.
Like, he was just laying on the ground or some shit?
I don't know all the details to it.
Like, how do you get your backpack stolen, man? That's all I don't understand.
Well, there's a lot of shady Call of Duty players there.
Yeah, it must be, dude.
We're probably blaming COD players.
Because you know it was one of them.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a leader of Dread Legion. He really likes the game a lot. I'm glad that the community is willing to step up and help him out. It's Christmas, dude. It's the holidays.
People in the chat channel are saying that he won a computer from Dr. Pepper, though.
So how much did you, Derringer, how much did you give him?
Can't I keep that information anonymous?
Too long to answer the question. You are absolutely lying.
Well, I don't like to talk about charity. I mean, if you want to know, I'll pull up the link and you can see my name in it.
To this dude's plight to get back to and you took way too long. Well, how much should I donate? Like, anytime somebody repeat the question to you.
All right, you know what? Here we go. Since you want to play this game, I'm putting a link in the chat channel so everybody can see the campaign, and you can scroll down yourself and see the donation by Mark, quotes, Derringer.
Let me see that.
It's the third one down.
$20.
And I said it's not much, but every little bit helps.
How much was it?
$20.
I donated $20 to him.
That's it, huh?
He wanted to get the tweet.
$20, but you couldn't get down on my bobblehead, huh?
No, let's not even go there because I told Torch that I was going to pitch in for the bobblehead. So give me.
I did too, and he's still going to get money without suspecting it.
Down on my Emo's pizza delivery, huh?
The $90 Emo's pizza.
Well, we're not doing Emo's pizza. We already went. I mean, you're going to get an Emo's pizza, and you're gonna heat it up after you get it, and you're going to be like, "This is crap. It's not the real thing."
Oh, well, you
never know. I don't know. I've never tried the frozen Emo's pizza. It might be crap.
Any frozen pizza is crap. Let's be honest.
Throw it in the oven real quick. Might be tasty.
Well,
it might be tasty. Keyword there.
When I'm out there.
Sounds like the guy from Odin's Pride won the Dr. Pepper gaming PC.
Yeah, hey, that's cool because if he did say that once he got his computer, any extra is going to go to Community Clash.
Oh, damn. I mean, he's got to get the PC then.
I know. I wonder if he's going to make a big donation to Community Clash now.
We actually spent the money, for those of you that donated in here that donated money to Community Clash, we actually bought the license for the software we need with that. So thank you for that. and I think we have enough to pay for the server for about 2 or 3 months. On top
What y'all trying to raise money for then?
You know that Community Clash thing we do? The one that does we do 24v24?
Never heard of it.
Wow. So the software we use to run the multiple streams coming in and to do the production piece of it was not the cheapest in the world. And then on top of it, there's a server upkeep from a data center in Austin.
Uh-huh.
So we have about enough to buy the software and to run it for about 2 or 3 months. So, I mean, that's...
How much is it?
How much is the software?
Well, how much is the server stuff?
I think everything together we got like $400 something, and the software was $350 and the server's $50 a month, 50 some change a month for the upkeep. So I was really happy to see that we got the money together to be able to do it. So that was a good start. Speaking of, well, that's about it. I don't know. Do you guys have anything else? Any parting stuff before they go to the contact info?
No.
No?
I got nothing else.
Did I complain about much this week? I don't think I did.
No, but
I didn't rage. Apparently this patch nerfed Nox's rage, despite the cries.
It's about time something did that. Oh, no.
It's only been a year, so...
I think we should thank...
Only a matter of time.
I think we should at least thank T-Ray for coming on the show. I appreciate that, even though you trashed me all night, but that's okay.
Just most of the night, that's all.
I'm big enough to take it, don't worry.
Yeah,
like I said to these guys, it's not like I'm scared of
episode
you.
of the year, you should be able to take it.
It's not like I'm scared of you. I got a whole continent between us.
Yeah.
Until you're at SOE Live.
Whatever.
Exactly.
He ignored me like at SOE Live, just like all the rest
Then
of the
you have
guys.
nothing but a Speedo between you and
He
him.
only let he only let Torx get up close and hold him.
Dude, I was
talking about. You were the one. I was out there doing my thing.
He's a big boy. He was. Man, my arms are straining. He's a big boy.
I ain't that big, dude. I'm trying to get to 215 next time.
Oh man. The for what it's worth, I know we bitch about the game probably 3/4 of the time we talk about it, but for what it's worth, we do like to say every once in a while, especially when we have a representative from SOE or we can kiss their ass. We want to say that for any out of any community of any game, at least I personally ever worked with, you guys are the most responsive and most interactive with the community for a game ever. So thank you for that, and thanks for coming on the show.
Ah, man, appreciate it. The only reason why people bitch about things is because they care about it. Nobody bitches about shit they don't care about. So
that's what I say.
You shut up. Just shut. Go back into the corner that you were in. Just shut your mouth.
Go back into into T-Ray's closet.
Yeah, exactly.
Shut your mouth.
Go back into the corner. You could be my courtroom stenographer.
You need to make a character in game named Courtroom Stenographer.
Yeah, you could just sit there in my little closet hole and take notes.
Just typing all day long. Those one of those little typers.
Typing all day long. Dude, Noxx, did you ever try to reapply again?
No, I didn't. I have not.
Why? You gave up on your dream, dude?
I haven't given up completely, no.
No, well, not completely, just partially.
just for the time being.
You know, he may have given up, but I haven't given up my dream of a PS4.
You don't ever stop.
See, the difference between you and him, he's actually got a chance. You, my friend, do not. You should just quit.
Geez, first I don't get one of those nice Vanu jerseys. Now I don't get a PS4. There you just get shafted left and right. Even after I made those nice Christmas carols for you.
Oh,
those are just for you, T-Ray.
Dude, I seriously wanted to just take my headphones off. Just walk away until they were done.
You wouldn't have been able to make fun of them, though.
I'm so bad.
Knock out the contact info.
Oh, contact info, finally. All right, contact info. Website, reachcastshow.com. Email, reachcastshow@gmail.com. Call us, 415-78-REACH. That's 415-787-3224. Steam group, search ReachCast. You'll find it. There's like 100.
Dude, you had 27 people in here at one point in time.
Almost made.
Just lost one.
Oh man, we did just lose
26.
Someday we'll get to 30. That's my hope and dream.
To get to 30. And you can find us on Twitter at ReachCast Show. I'm at Noxia, Noxxia.
Oh, I'm at Malphite was taken anyways.
I'm at the Derringer.
Speaking of ways to listen or whatever else, contact stuff, the Stitcher stuff got fixed the week before last, and I double-checked the feed this last week, and Stitcher is still working. So if anybody uses Stitcher, wants the low bandwidth app for their phone, Droid and Apple, just use Stitcher. Works pretty well.
And don't forget to give us thumbs up there. And now you can also leave comments and reviews about our show on Stitcher as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you, by the way, for those of you that did. And I think I'm going to check iTunes next week and see if we have any new updates for that comment-wise. That being said, I'm going to go eat some sugar cookies my wife is making, so...
We heard the, terror of an oven.
Yeah.
Tyrannosaurus Rex oven.
Dude, that oven is old school. We just had a wash and dryer breakdown. Got a new set of those. This whole house is falling apart around us. All right.
Get to work on it, son.
Yeah. Steve, Cliff, John, Jenny, Boo, and Hammer, thank you for everything you do for the show outside of the talking, which we do a horrible job at. That's it for this week, and take care of you 26 listeners out there.
And everybody else.
No, we had 27 at one point.
27.
And everybody who's listening on the interwebs, happy holidays. Most of you will probably be hearing this.
Holidays.
A lot of you will be hearing this on Christmas, perhaps.
Good chance, Christmas Eve. If not,
who's going to be listening to us on Christmas?
Those people who get a brand new phone for Christmas will be.
Possibly.
People driving a long way for their families.
We'll be back with
your
another
kids. We're going to listen to
batch,
this on the way.
another fresh batch of command centers come mid-January. So be on the lookout for those. And you can hit me up at TPS_TRAY on Twitter.
Are we actually going to get some more porn pics on Command Center this time around?
Dude, y'all missed it. Did you look at the last one?
We saw it.
Dude, we found those before you found those.
Don't say that. That sounds so pervy if you say that.
We found those so much sooner.
I think you probably forwarded them to Matt so that we
No.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
I'm not finding any more. That's what I
constantly
do all
doing
day.
some more stuff on fan spam, and I got another segment coming up. New segment that I think is
I like how you tastefully cut out the top of that, just at the line where the NC guy was.
It's perfectly
I was laughing so hard.
perfectly edited without having to edit it. Command Center is every second Thursday of the month. So every second Thursday of the month, 1 hour worth of bull jive and chicanery from my friend Matt and myself. So stay tuned for some cool stuff. Fan spam, good stuff. Rum and cola, always good stuff. Keep making those videos. And if you guys are ever in town, you're always welcome to come be on the show.
You're not talking about us. You're talking about the people listening, right?
Some of the 26 people. It's 25 now.
Clowns, to you fools, anybody actually, anybody in the area, we put him on. Put him on the couch. Anybody can get on the couch.
Oh boy, that's all right. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas, T-Ray. Merry Christmas, Tom, Mark, and happy holidays. That's it for this week. See you.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays.
All right, soldiers, you've done a great job here today. Let's get our stuff and get the hell out of here.